Right, where are we going? We're going to Holbury. That was actually my next stop, so it works out really nicely. We got information that Bilzero is being possessed. That's an emergency stop if I can't get any of the information I need from any other source. A foreboding orange cloud on the horizon soon turns into a raging inferno, engulfing a two-story house in the middle of an open country. On instinct, I stop to see a young man in pajamas screaming at his mother's inside. The man begs for me to help him brave the flames. The house is already engulfed, and there is a strong possibility that we are already too late. I want to say I help him, but I can't. I grab the man around the shoulder. He kicks and screams, but freezes a moment later when a huge section of the roof collapses, flattening most of the interior. He gradually stops resisting and sinks to the floor, going into some kind of trance. After a few attempts to get his attention, I decide to quietly leave. This is one good deed that will, it seems, go unrewarded. I mean, you're still alive. So yeah, that's. Special ammo, I don't, can't use special ammo T. I'm not even gonna bother wasting my time reading that. Holbury. As soon as I arrive, I see creatures in shadow. Okay, yep, same thing as last time. Let's do this! No and no. Bad. That's how much more I like the dodge move. It works, I feel like it works a lot better against, larger groups of enemies. Because then you can just, I don't really need those equipped, but why not? Maybe can help me on a random event. And where to? Where to now? Let's go to Seaworth. Our kid gate. Let's go to Seaworth. Why not? Chances are I'm not going to visit all the towns anywhere. This is when you find out Kidgate's under attack. Getting caused slow by some kind of fight in the road. It appears to be a... Okay, so it's a bunch of people, make them stop. Having gotten between them and their sport, the thugs turn their attention to me. They work off their frustrations for a few minutes before growing bored with my refusal to cry out and going about their business. I painfully gather myself up, look at the entity I rescued. It too is gone, leaving only a natural-looking smear on the tarmac. Something about this has made me feel foolish. Okay, so I lost 7 health. Happens. Not a bad luck. Hold on a second. Still registers as having starting ammunition. Ooh, here we go. Shadow cast upon this town hits me like a foul stench the moment I leave the car. Everywhere I look, I see eyes drooped and dropped and jaws slack in silent wails of anguish, torment. I saw a terrace of houses, all the doors smashed in, and curtains closed, soaked with splattered blood. Something far worse than a mere generalized taint has caused this. This is all coming from a source. A loose, poorly handled magical artifact left to leak its foul energies into everything around it. This foulness is almost visibly radiating from a building in a dilapidated part of town. It seems to have undergone a fire, which may have been what caused the misuse of the object I seek. It must be recovered. I'm willing to take the risk, and I need to do it before I start paying too much attention to the screams and banging being made in the back of my mind by my sense of self-preservation. Find and recover an occult text. Please don't be a body. Please don't be a body. Thank you for not being a body. I have no information, so I would not be able to determine who I'm supposed to be looking for. What have we got here? Corpse here. The damage to the body appears to be... The actual cause of death appears to have been exhaustion. That is lust. That's how disturbing it is. The guy literally screwed to death. Oh, hello. A gun cuz. Hello. Kicked you in the balls. Lust is associated with the color of white. It's good news. Very, very good news. Well, no, not really good news. Just gives us a bit more information. What we got here? Keyring. Called it. I'd like some clues, please. Animosity suffering endured by the worshipper. Bjarl and Chizot. So Bjarl is an enemy of Chizot. We don't know. Oops. Chizot. Bjarla. Kind of wish those were in alphabetical order, but hey. covering an occult text. A gun is in red. So a gun is not lust. Funny thing is, almost every time I've gotten Biarla, it's been lust. Or she's, I call her she, but I don't know, Biarla just sounds female to me. What do we got here? Cover some dusty jewelry. So I prefer the office buildings as the... Okay, we're gonna grab this and we're gonna leave. Kathoth is not the god attempting to invade. That's helpful, actually. We know nothing else. Not who these ones are. Not invader. We know Ch'zo and Biarla are enemies, which means Kathoth is likely the ally. Yes, that's actually very true. Kathoth is the ally. Ch'zo and Biarla are enemies, which means it's either Ch'zo or Biarla who's invading. Let's go. Yup. So I think that's just Ghost that's coming. Still, the major sanity penalty I will take for having... If they touch me, I take so much sanity loss. And lost. Yep, okay. Set destination. Where to? Let's go to Twinholm. I always like Twinholm. Driver up. 48 hours. Received a text from boss. Maybe I want to know where you are because you worry me. You're like a son to me, kid. So hard to believe. So yeah. Boss seems like a decent guy. Except, you know, crime ring. Ooh, Twinholm, of course. Feel like I'm watching this town on a muted television. The streets are completely deserted. The doors of most of the houses hang open. I've seen numerous lighted windows, but each one allows only a view of a completely vacant room. Clothing and bedding scattered messily as if moved aside hastily. The wind is the only sound, and even that howls quietly as if afraid of waking something up. Okay, so invest. Yeah. After some exploration, a condemned building, main shopping district, massive cars. Ooh, one of these. This is a search? Locate 3 missing towns? That's weird. Doesn't usually happen. I'm gonna have to be fast with this. When I enter the door that has civilians behind, I'm gonna have to dash to them. Because if they pull a gun, I've got no way to shoot them. And they pull a gun on sight. Neener. That's why I like... Okay, lockpick. That's why I like him, because you can just sit there. Old Remedy Shumagun. So that's... What spell was that? Just curious. Healing Touch. Okay, he didn't pull a gun. Reach the person before the shout could take him, I free them with bonds and direct them to the exit. Outstanding. Get out of here. Okay, this is where he really helps when spitters. So as you saw, I had trouble with spitters. Now I can just moonwalk to them. Though I am running out of time for this video. Ah, bugger. That was a little too close. Like I said. Appear to be human or their mind broken subtler ways. That is not, this is why I'm not a fan of doing missions like this. Not as a warrior. And honestly, the military flashlight actually hampers it because you see them sooner. And the sooner you see them, the sooner they pull on you. So I could be standing here and they could pull on me. I'd have to dash to them. Good to you. And a kick to the balls that very quickly and easily solves this problem. And there is Shum. Painted correctly. Alright, I'm actually going to end this video here, and I will see you all next time.